Welcome, my dear students. So excited to meet you again in another episode of our program for English language for the first preparatory under the supervision of the Ministry of Education. أهلا بكم أعزائي الطلبة في حلقة جديدة من حلقات برنامجنا للصف الأول الإعدادي تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. As you know, today we are going to complete Unit 9. Unit 9, the adventure. In the first part, we talked about all the adventure sports which we can practice or which we can do to have an adventurous life. اتكلمنا على الزيب لايننج، اتكلمنا على الكاياكينج، اتكلمنا على الماونتن أو الروك كلايمبينج etc. تمام؟ Today we are going to complete the unit and we will focus on the grammar part. We will know how to use going to with the future plans. إزاي هنستخدم going to مع future plans. تمام؟ And we will complete all our parts like the writing, listening, etc. to about the adventurous sports and the adventurous activities which we have to live a wonderful life. Let's start. يلا. Okay, our first part in this episode is the grammar part or the language part. الجزء الأول عندنا الgrammar. And for me, this is my favorite part. And today we are going to talk about using going to, be going to with the future plans. يعني إيه? What is the meaning of making a future plan or having a future plan? If you want to decide something that you are going to do in the future, أو if you have the intention، يعني لو عندك النية إن أنت تعمل حاجة in the future, we are going to use be going to. هنستخدم be going to. تمام؟ طيب be going to plus الانفينيتيف. future with going to. استخدام المستقبل مع going to. We use be going to with the base form. يعني إيه البيس form؟ يعني الانفينيتيف، يعني الverb without adding anything. بستخدم البيس form يعني الشكل الأساسي للverb مع going to. To talk about the future plans عشان أتكلم على الخطط المستقبلية. تمام؟ If I have decided or if I have planned to do something in the future, I'll use this form be going to plus البيس form. تمام؟ With I طبعا I'll use am. He, she, it I'll use is going to. With we, you, they I'll use are plus going to plus البيس form. تمام؟ Okay. طيب يعني إيه؟ For example, if I want to say I'm going to travel to London next week. يعني إيه؟ يعني أنا الأسبوع الجاي هسافر للندن. يبقى I have decided before that I'm going to travel to London next week. أنا مقررة، أنا عندي البلان، أنا عندي الخطة إن أنا أسافر للندن next week. تمام؟ ممكن أقول I'm going to visit my grandma tomorrow. يعني I have the intention. أنا عندي النية إن أنا هزور جدتي بكرة. تمام؟ For example, I'm going to visit my grandma next week. A plan, intention, or a decision in the past. طيب if I want to negate بقى to negate لا أنا مش مقرر إن أنا هعمل كده. If I want to negate this form اللي هو verb to be plus going to plus ال base form, all what I have to do is to negate verb to be. All what I have to do is to negate verb to be. يعني it will be I'm not going to visit my grandma. أنا للأسف مش هزور جدتي. أنا مقرر بس إن أنا مش هزورها. النيجاتيف. تمام؟ الانتروجاتيف بقى. الانتروجاتيف اللي هو yes or no question أو صيغة الاستفهام. Are you going to visit your grandma? All what I have to do is to make the scissors, okay? To start with verb to be. ببدأ بverb to be, then I have to use the subject. وبعدين بستخدم subject. تمام؟ يبقى are you going to visit your grandma tomorrow أو next week etc. حضرتك هتزور جدتك، حضرتك مقرر إن أنت تزور جدتك. تمام. طيب yes I am or no I'm not لو أنا هستخدم النيجاتيف. أوكي؟ يبقى let's summarize what we were talking about. قلنا we use going to with verb to be يعني be going to if I want to talk about future plans intentions. تمام؟ بستخدم في النيجاتيف I have to negate verb to be. I'm not, is not, are not. في الانتروجاتيف I have to start the question with the verb to be. لازم أبدأ بverb to be نفسه, then I have to use the subject. بعد كده if I want to answer with yes or no, all what I have to do is to use yes I am or no I am not. تمام؟ Very easy. Okay? طيب let's بقى go to the reading part. We have the email. Read the email and answer the questions. We have an email. احنا قلنا what is the meaning of the word email? email يعني ايه يا ولاد؟ email it's an electronic letter. يعني جواب بس I can write it يعني on the internet. تمام؟ بكتبه على الكمبيوتر أو على الإنترنت. electronic letter. Read the email and answer the questions. Hi Iman, I am in Dahab with my family. There is so much to do here. This afternoon we are going to go trekking in the mountains. I am not going to try rock climbing. It's too scary. الإيميل مبعوث لإيمان وبتقول لها I am in دهب. أنا موجودة في دهب with my family مع عائلتي. There is so much to do here. في a lot of activities, different various activities or sports which I can do here. Okay? This afternoon النهاردة الظهر we are going to go trekking. احنا هنعمل trekking in the mountains يعني هنمشي في الجبال. I'm not going to try rock climbing. أنا مش هجرب الروك climbing خالص because I think it's too scary. أعتقد إن هو مخيف جدا. Tomorrow we are going to try windsurfing in the morning and in the afternoon we are going to go diving. We are not going to go kayaking. There is no time. Okay? Love, Reem. احنا بكرة إن شاء الله هنجرب الwindsurfing الصبح and in the afternoon we are going to go diving. هنغطس أو هنعمل غطس. We are not going to go kayaking ومش هنعمل kayaking خالص because we have no time. ما عندناش وقت. Love, Reem. Look at this email. We have to start or we have to begin with the name of the one you are sending this email to and you have to finish with your name. Love, Reem. تمام؟ Okay. Answer these questions بقى. Is Reem going to trekking this afternoon? Is Reem going to go trekking this afternoon? أهي a future plan. تمام؟ Yes she is. أيوة هي كانت مقررة إن هي هتعمل trekking this afternoon. Is she going to try rock climbing? هي هتعمل تسلق للجبال أو للصخور؟ ها yes of course. لأ هي مش هتعمل طبعا مش هتعمل إيه rock climbing. طيب what is she going to try tomorrow? She's going to try what? In tomorrow morning. هي قالت إن هي in the afternoon we will do something and in the morning we will do something else. She is going to try windsurfing tomorrow morning وبعد كده in the afternoon she's going to go diving. Okay? طيب what is she going to try tomorrow afternoon? We have answered it. Excellent. هتعمل إيه؟ She is going to try diving. إحنا قلنا إن هي هتغطس. Is she going to go kayaking? Why and why not? هل هي مقررة إن هي هتعمل kayaking? Tell me, you have to justify your answer whether yes or no. No, she is going to go kayaking because there is no time. She has no time to go kayaking. للأسف ما كانش فيه وقت إن هي تعمل السبورت دي. طيب read Ahmed plans. When is he going to climb Mount Catherine and what do you think a tent is? Okay, here we have another text in the reading part and we have to read Ahmed plans. احنا قلنا what is the meaning of plans? الخطة. اوكي، الخطط اللي احمد عاملها. when is he going to climb mountain Catherine؟ هيتسلق امتى سانت كاترين او جبل كاترين. and what do you think a tent is؟ and we have to try to guess the meaning of tent during reading this text. Let's start. My trekking adventure. He is talking mainly about the trekking activity. تمام؟ Hey, bye أحمد. Next year I'm going to go trekking across Sinai. احنا هنعمل trekking. We are going to walk across Sinai. هنبتدي نمشي في سينا. It's going to be a big adventure. هتبقى مغامرة رائعة أو مغامرة كبيرة. I'm going to travel nearly 500 kilometers through mountains from راس شيطان to سرابة الخادم. اوكي، يبقى هو بيقول لنا ان هو هيمشي مسافة طويلة جدا حوالي 500 kilometers through mountains in Sinai. عبر الجبال في سينا. I'm going to sleep in a tent. I'm going to sleep in a tent. Hey, can we guess the meaning of a tent now? Hey, if you want to camp in a place, you have to sleep You have to sleep in a tent. يبقى التنت هي ايه؟ It's a movable shelter. A movable shelter. شيء بنقدر نحتمي بيه أو مكان بنقدر نحتمي بيه. Made from very strong cloth. بيتعمل من القماش القوي. الخيمة. تمام؟ يبقى التنت هنا معناها الخيمة. أوكي؟ And stay with Bedouin families. البدوين families اللي هم مين؟ البدو. The people who live in the desert. الناس اللي بيعيشوا في الصحراء أو البدو. We stay with the Bedouin families. I'm going to have a guide to help me find the way and a camel to carry food and water. يبقى I'm going to have a guide. What is the meaning of a guide? A person who can guide me to the different places. الشخص المرشد اللي بيرشدني للأماكن اللي ممكن أتحرك فيها. To help me to find the way and a camel to carry food and water. وطبعا محتاج جمل عشان أحط عليه الأكل والمية. The journey is going to take me 43 days. والرحلة هتاخد مني حوالي 43 days. حوالي 43 يوم. تمام؟ Here's my plan. Let's check بقى the plan. أحمد's plan. هو إيه الخطة اللي عاملها؟ 3rd March leave راس شيطان. يبقى هو هيغادر راس شيطان إمتى؟ في 3rd March أو في الثالث، يعني اليوم الثالث من شهر مارس. 14th March arrive at عين كد، اللي هو هيوصل في إيه؟ في 14th March أو في اليوم الرابع عشر من شهر مارس. 30th March arrive at St. Catherine. وفي اليوم ال30 من شهر مارس هو هيوصل سانت كاترين. اوكي؟ 1st April في اليوم الأول من أبريل climb Mount Catherine. هبدأ في تسلق جبل سانت كاترين. اوكي؟ 15th April arrive at سرابة الخادم. تمام؟ اوكي. Got the plan? Please remember all the steps because we are going to answer the questions related to this plan. Complete the sentences with these words. We have 43, we have 500, April, camel, March, tent, and a year. تمام؟ Let's بقى complete these sentences. Ahmed is going to go trekking next. Ahmed is going to. احنا قلنا ان انا I use this expression for the future plans. يبقى I have to choose something will happen، يعني حاجة وقت هيحصل في المستقبل. يبقى next of course next year. تمام؟ يبقى أحمد هيعمل التريكينج السنة الجاية إن شاء الله. He is going to travel kilometers. هو قال إن هو he had to walk أو he has to walk at the excellent 500 kilometers. هيمشي حوالي 500 كيلو. He is going to sleep in a tent. تمام. خيمة. هو هيقضي الأيام بتاعته في الخيمة. A is going to carry food and water. ها. Exactly. The camel. الكامل طبعا هو اللي مسؤول عن شيل الأكل والمية. The journey is going to take days. هو قال my journey is going to take how many days? Excellent. 43 days. تمام؟ Okay. His journey is going to start in. هو هيبدأ رحلته in super March. It's going to finish in. ها. He had to finish. He has to finish his journey in April. بالضبط. يبقى هيبدأ في March وهينتهي في April. طيب. Look at this vocabulary بقى. احنا قلنا this picture is a picture of a Bedouin. تمام؟ بدوي. شخص a person who live in the desert. تمام؟ شخص اللي بيعيش أو بيقيم في الصحراء. Here I have the tent. احنا قلنا التنت اللي هي الموفبل shelter، مكان بحتمي بيه، made of very strong cloth، معمول من قماش قوي عشان يستحمل، اللي هي الخيمة. بعد كده we have the equipment. An equipment is uncountable noun. I can say equipments. Okay? Equipment هي tools which I can use to make something. Okay? equipment اللي هي المعدات أو الأدوات. تمام؟ طيب. Let's choose بقى. When we go camping. إحنا لما بنعمل camping we sleep in a please يلا. excellent tent. طبعا بنقضي اليوم أو we spend our nights in the tent. A or an. A is a person who shows a place of tourists. shows a place to tourists. مين الشخص اللي بيعرفنا؟ The person who can guide us. exactly. guide ولا musician ولا interviewer ولا pilot. thank you. الجايد، المرشد. تمام؟ الجايد. Ahmed space diving last week. Made, went, took, had. All the verbs here in the past simple because I have last week. تمام؟ طيب بس which one I'm going to choose؟ هختار ايه؟ Excellent. Went. ليه؟ Why went? Because احنا قلنا in I have to use the verb go with the activities ends with ing. مع activities اللي بتنتهي ing. يبقى went diving. Number 4 is one of the most amazing water sports. عايزة واحدة من أهم أو من أمتع الwater sports. Zip lining? No, it's not a water sport. Mountain biking? لا طبعا. Okay. Diving? Yes, it's diving. Trekking? لا طبعا. Walking for a long distances? لا. يبقى of course it's diving. تمام؟ diving. طيب. Look at this بقى. Ordinal number. If I want to order something or to say that something happened in the beginning of a month, for example, can I say I'll start in مثلا the one day? The one day? Of course not. I have to use the ordinal number. الأرقام أو الordinal numbers اللي هي الأرقام اللي أنا أستخدمها in order. يعني إيه؟ If I want to say that I have to start with in the first day يعني في اليوم الأول. The first day. The 1st of March. The first. الأول. Not the one. One يعني واحد. طيب. Second. Second is the التاني. Okay? I can say the 2. I can say the 2 of March. Okay? The second. اليوم التاني. Third. الثالث. And after that I have to add th to the number. يعني I can say the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. Okay? تمام. الخامس، السادس، السابع, etc. تمام؟ يبقى if I want to use the ordinal number I'll start with the 1st, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. تمام؟ Okay. طيب. Here بقى we have a very important tip. It's about our life skills. The skills which we can learn during our unit. Here we have it's important to negotiate when you need to decide something. What's the meaning of negotiate? To make a discussion with your friends, your colleagues, the members of your family. تمام؟ I negotiate يعني أتباحث. Okay? يبقى it's important to negotiate when you need to decide something important with other people. Remember, negotiation is not about winning. Okay? It's not about winning or losing. We are not in a competitive game, or we are not in a competition. My main concern is not to win or to lose. But what? Losing an argument? Listen carefully to what other people say. You have to listen. You have to respect. Okay? And you have to learn. If you find that the opinion of the other person is right, it's not wrong to admit it and to say, you have persuaded me and I find that you are right. تمام؟ يبقى you should try to get the best ideas from and for each other. We have to get the best ideas together. تمام؟ Okay. Got it? يبقى we have to respect the other opinions and we have to accept the other opinions, the different opinions. تمام؟ Listen to Mariam talking about the plan, then complete her notes. Mariam, next year I'm going to go sailing down the Nile with my family. أنا السنة الجاية هعمل sailing مع عائلتي في النيل with my family. We are going to travel from Aswan to Luxor. إحنا الكروز اللي هنعملها أو الرحلة اللي هنعملها from Aswan to Luxor. We are going to leave Aswan on 28th December. We are going to arrive in Luxor on 4th January. تمام؟ يبقى إحنا هنسيب we are going to leave Aswan في اليوم 28 من ديسمبر and هنوصل في اليوم الرابع من يناير. Let's complete this بقى. My adventure. We have the activity, travel from to where, travel to, فين, leave on, الدate, and arrive on. Okay, let's start. Travel from هي هتعمل الكروز من فين لفين. Excellent. From Aswan to Luxor. Leave on 28th December. هتغادر في اليوم 28 and arrive on excellent 4th of January. تمام؟ Got it يا ولاد؟ Okay. I hope that you got all the information we have covered about the email and about the different activities which we can which we can have in the desert and the meaning of going to and how we can use it in the future plans. تمام? Okay. Thank you so much and see you next time, inshallah. Bye.